Do you have any ideas that Dr. Garang Mabior Adem was the root cause of 1991 war between him and Riek Machar? Well, keep listening if you're a South Sudanese. How Garang failed and gave up his vision miserably, the New Sudan vision and its effects on South Sudanese unification, the second split between the separatists and unionists within SPLA and SPLM-M in 1991. There have been many separatists in the movement SPLA-M since 1983 who believed that Garang's New Sudan vision must be challenged within until their strategy yielded a signal towards Garang's poor vision, New Sudan, in 1991 due to what we call Nasir move, the very blessing day for Southern Sudanese, the Nasir Declaration on August 28, 1991, which gave birth to self-determination for South Sudan, divided the movement SPLA-M into two factions once again. The SPLA/M Tory faction, under the command of Mr. Marxist-Leninist Garang, with his self-claimed United Socialist Secular New Sudan vision, and the SPLM and SPLA Nasir Facton, under Dr. Riek Machar Teni Durgan's leadership, with his self-determination for South Sudan. Dr. Riek was compelled to declare Nasir move, not only because Mr. Marxist-Leninist Garang was running the movement like his own property, which was acknowledged by Lieutenant General Salva Kiir after it was already too late in 2004, but due to lack of directions, clear objectives, principles, and human rights in the movement. Therefore, if the Nath Nuer as a community has been hungry for leadership, as Jang Dinka always claims it, why would Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Guy Tut select Mr. Akwat Adam, who is a Dinka by tribe, to be the leader of the movement, if not only because Mr. Marxist-Leninist Garang rejected the selection? Why would CDR, William Nyuan Bani, aim his pistol at Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Guy Tut Yang, CDR, Kopra Abdallah William Chul Deng and their supporters just to secure another Dinka man, Mr. Garang's leadership? In the Garangist mental scheme, all the anti-New Sudan vision who still believe in Anyanya, two vision of secession, must be eliminated. As far as Garang knew, the SPLA forces under his command had every reason to believe that they had upper hand and that they could make it all the way to Nasir. Garang thought that the SPLM and SPLA, Nasir faction under Dr. Riek Machar's command, was very weak, demoralized, and incapable of defending their headquarters, Nasir let alone taking offensive operations. The next day, after Garang declared, the Ghani of two, as he prefers to call them, Dr. Riek and Dr. Lam, must be given their last blow. He went further, we will break them down soon, and it is a matter of time before we bring the separatists to the vision of no return. After Garang's statements were intercepted, Lieutenant General Tiger Bull Kong declared that the very existence of the SPLM and SPLA, a Nasir faction, is in danger, and demanded that all soldiers stand firm and fight to last drop of blood. Without any surprise, the SPLA forces under CDR Rhino William Nyuan Bani rounded up Anyanya 2 elements plus few soldiers who appeared to be from SPLA Nasir faction forces and burned down villages from Newer Genesis homeland Bentiu Leach and Unity State, including Lear, Dr. Riek Machar's hometown. The SPLA forces under the command of Lieutenant General Salva Kiir and Lieutenant General Kuol Manyang Juk did not only fail miserably after their suicide attempt in Kongur to wipe out Dr. Riek's forces as predicted by Garang, but instead encircled and pursued like hunting dogs chase rabbits or deer by Dr. Riek's forces under the command of Lieutenant General Tiger Bull Koang and CDR, Tiger Koang Banipini. As a result, Duk Padiet, Kongur, Tiwai East, Matingbor, and beyond were burned down to ash when the Operation Typhoon was launched, as the two generals Bull and Koang call it. Dr. Riek Machar ordered his troops to withdraw after reaching Jamisa Fagari in Greater Equatoria. The SPLA Torit faction forces' mission did not only fail miserably, but suffered tremendous losses, and their mission to bring the Gang of Two alive or dead and to trash to self-determination for South Sudan to garbage bin for good, as Garang declared earlier, before the war widespread like a wildfire beyond his imagination, rather than vice versa, a staggering pace that reflected the disarray of Garang's subordinates in most of the areas under attack. Torit, Capoeira, Ye were on the verge of cowardice and panic-mongering evacuation until the common enemy overran almost all the liberated areas without any resistance from Garang's SPLA and SPLM Torit faction. Can the SPLA and SPLM stand its ground without the separatist support? Many areas, including major towns, Torit, Capoeira, Matingbor, were recaptured and or surrendered to the common enemy as a result of split. The remaining few garrisons towns